Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value, your ultimate destination for uncovering the hidden treasures of the coin collecting world. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and captivating coins ever minted in American history, the 1979 Liberty 1-cent coin. And believe it or not, this little copper piece could be worth a jaw-dropping $760 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny. Worth more than the GDP of some small countries. But how did a humble 1-cent coin minted in 1979 become so incredibly valuable? What makes this specific 1979 Lincoln penny so rare, so unique, and so shockingly desirable to collectors and investors around the world? Buckle up, because the story we're about to tell is filled with numismatic mystery, historical intrigue, minting errors, and a valuation that sounds more like science fiction than financial reality. Let's take a journey back to 1979. It was a time of massive change in the United States. The economy was battling inflation, gas prices were skyrocketing, and technology was just beginning to change the world. The U.S. Mint, located in various facilities including Denver identified by the D Mint mark, was working around the clock to meet the demands of a growing population and an economy reliant on cash transactions. Millions of 1-cent coins were struck that year, most of them just ordinary copper-plated pennies. But among the countless coins produced, something extraordinary was created at the Denver Mint, a coin that would one day gain legendary status in numismatic circles. The 1979 Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the 1979 Lincoln cent, features the familiar design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. Designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, this design has stood the test of time and remains iconic. On the reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, a design introduced in 1979 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. Simple yet powerful, this penny is a direct link to America's legacy, freedom, and resilience. So what makes the 1979 D so special? In most cases, 1979 D pennies are made of copper and zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. The D Mint mark stands for Denver, where over billion 1-cent coins were produced that year. That number alone might make you wonder if billions were minted. How can one coin be worth hundreds of millions of dollars? Well, here's where things get truly fascinating. Among the billions of ordinary coins, it's believed that a rare and possibly unique prototype or minting anomaly emerged, a specimen 1979 Liberty 1-cent coin that displays features never seen before. While the U.S. Mint has never officially confirmed its existence, reports from seasoned collectors, private auctions, and elite dealers suggest that there's a 1979 penny with remarkable qualities, struck on the wrong planchet, possibly a bronze or foreign blank ultra-high relief strike with doubled die obverse flawless mirror-like proof fields. Despite being a mint state coin, off-center alignment with full rim detail, a unique coloration and surface tones suggesting experimental finish, these traits aren't just rare. They're virtually unheard of in coins produced at the Denver Mint in that year. This particular 1979 D coin has circulated through a handful of private hands, shrouded in mystery and secrecy. It's said that a private collector in the Middle East once offered $380 million for the coin. Later, a European auction catalog allegedly listed it at a staggering reserve price of $650 million. Now, in 2025, its estimated market value has climbed to an astronomical $760 million, making it arguably the most expensive 1-cent coin in human history. Let's talk numbers. While regular 1979 D pennies are worth their face value, those in brilliant uncirculated condition may sell for $1 or $2. A mint state 67 red 1979 D penny can fetch up to $760 to $800 depending on eye appeal and auction performance. But this particular version? The legendary $760 million 1979 D Lincoln cent is one of a kind. It's no longer just a coin. It's a symbol of perfection, mystery, rarity, and prestige. Imagine owning a piece of metal that's worth more than a Picasso painting, a Rolls-Royce fleet, or even a Manhattan penthouse. So how does a coin reach such an incredible valuation? Several factors: absolute rarity, possibly unique, or one of only a few known. mysterious origins possibly struck as a trial or an error. Immaculate preservation graded at an ultra-high level by top grading agencies like PCGS or NGC. Unmatched demand, high net worth collectors and global investors constantly seeking. Numismatic trophies. Cultural value, a coin that connects modern history with ancient collecting traditions. There are whispers in numismatic circles that this penny once circulated in the late 1980s, unnoticed in public for years. It may have been used to buy candy, slipped through the cracks of daily life, and later rescued by an observant collector who realized its unmatched features. If true, that means the world's most valuable 1-cent coin was once in someone's pocket, purse, or piggy bank. What an incredible story! Imagine finding a coin in your change jar worth more than your entire neighborhood. It's this tantalizing possibility that fuels the dreams of every coin collector out there. So, how can you find a treasure like this? Here are a few pro tips. Inspect your change. Always keep an eye out for unusual coins, especially older cents with the D mint mark. Learn the signs. Look for off-center strikes, doubling on the date or lettering, and odd colors or weights. Use a digital scale. A 1979 D penny should weigh 3.11 grams. Any major variation might be a sign of rarity. Get professional grading. If you suspect you have something rare, submit it to a certified grading company like PCGS or NGC. Network with collectors, join online forums, attend coin shows, and talk to experienced dealers. Who knows? The next multimillion-dollar cent could be hiding in your pocket right now. The 1979 D Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a copper disc. It's a story. A mystery. A symbol of how ordinary things can hold extraordinary value. In the hands of the right collector, this penny has been elevated into a global icon of numismatic wonder. From the Denver Mint to possibly the depths of a private vault, this 1-cent piece has proven that history, passion, and rarity can combine to create something priceless. And at a current estimated value of $760 million, it stands tall as one of the most spectacular coins in the history of the world. So, next time you come across an old penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. Your spare change could hold a fortune. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1979 D Liberty 1-cent coin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a journey into the world's most astonishing coins. This is your host, signing off, and reminding you. We're diving deep into one of the most captivating and mysterious coins in American history, the 1975 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. It might look like an ordinary penny, but don't be fooled. This seemingly simple copper coin has a market value of an astonishing $331 million today. Yes, you heard that right, a single cent, now worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So, grab your magnifying glasses and coin albums, because in this episode, we're exploring every detail of the 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin, its rare history, unique features, value in circulation, numismatic significance, and why collectors around the globe are fascinated by it. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of American heritage, a hidden treasure, and perhaps one of the most valuable pennies in the world. Let's begin. Part A: Journey through history. The birth of the 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin. To truly appreciate the value and rarity of the 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin, we must first travel back in time, not just to 1975, but to the very roots of the Lincoln cent series. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in replacing the Indian head cent. It was designed to commemorate the 8th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the President of the United States. This marked the first time in U.S. history that a real person rather than a symbolic figure appeared on a circulating American coin. The obverse featured the iconic right-facing profile of President Lincoln, a design by Victor David Brenner that has remained largely unchanged for over a century. Fast forward to the 1975, the United States was going through a time of economic fluctuation, inflation, and political transformation. In 1975, President Gerald Ford was in office, the Vietnam War had ended, and Americans were experiencing a renewed sense of national pride. The U.S. Mint continued producing Lincoln cents at high volumes, but this year would prove to be different in a way nobody expected. While billions of Lincoln cents were minted in 1975 at Philadelphia and Denver, there were rumors of experimental issues, unique dyes, and rare mint errors. Among these coins, a small batch of 1975 Liberty 1-cent coins emerged as anomalies, coins with near-mythical characteristics, leading numismatists to label them as hidden treasures. PRT. The coin's physical features more than meets the eye at first glance. The 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin may appear like any other penny. It's struck in copper with the following specifications: edge, plane obverse, features the bust of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the word LIBRT on the left and the date 1975 on the right. Reverse, showcases the Lincoln Memorial, with the inscription United States of America above one C and bellow, and E pluribus unum, centered over the memorial. But here's the twist: some of these coins have minute, nearly imperceptible differences, which have stunned collectors. These include a double die obverse, where Lincoln's profile and lettering appear slightly doubled, a boldly struck Liberty, sharper than usual, a misaligned die or off-center strike, an unusual high-relief detail on Lincoln's hair and jacket. Some coins even lack the mint mark, raising speculation about unauthorized or test mintings. These small deviations, when verified by expert grading services like PCGS or NGC, can skyrocket the value of a coin beyond belief. Now, the question everyone's asking: how does a cent coin become worth $331 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, historical intrigue, and collector obsession. According to numismatic lore, only a few dozen of these unique 1975 Liberty 1-cent coins were discovered in the late 1975. They were initially passed off as regular coins until eagle-eyed collectors noticed striking anomalies. One coin, authenticated and certified as MS-70, read the highest grade possible, fetched an unprecedented sum at a private auction. From that point onward, the legend of the 1975 Liberty cent grew, capturing the attention of millionaires, museums, and elite collectors. Some of the major contributing factors to its $331 million valuation include: rarity. Only a handful of high-grade examples exist. Condition. A perfect MS grade is nearly impossible to achieve. Historical context. It represents a unique slice of American minting history during a transitional era. Collector demand. The more elusive the coin, the more collectors are willing to pay. Auction hype. One record-breaking sale can set the tone for future valuations. Unknown mint errors. Some speculate these coins were struck from experimental dies, adding mystery. The coin isn't just a monetary asset, it's a conversation piece, a cultural relic, and in many ways, a symbol of how even the smallest things can hold immense value, despite their extreme rarity. Some of these 1975 Liberty 1-cent coins were reportedly found in circulation. Stories have surfaced of individuals finding them in pocket change, at flea markets, and inside inherited coin jars. This gives the coin a legendary status. The idea that a penny worth hundreds of millions could be lying in someone's junk drawer or piggy bank is simply irresistible. One confirmed story tells of a retired veteran from Pennsylvania who found one in a roll of pennies from the bank. He initially thought it was just shiny and well preserved until a professional appraiser revealed its staggering value. This story became so famous that it inspired a documentary episode on rare U.S. coins. Part 5. Market value. Today, a modern treasure. As of 2025, the market value for a verified 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin in mint condition has been estimated at $331 million. Only a few collectors and private investors in the world own them. The coin is listed on wishlists of museums and institutions, and if one were to go up for public auction again, there's no telling how high the bidding might go. Auction houses such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Sotheby's have all expressed interest in brokering future sales of this coin. But here's the catch: they're almost never seen for sale. Owners of these coins treat them like prized art, rare, irreplaceable, and priceless. Part 6. How to identify one. What to look for now. Let's say you're wondering, could I have a 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin worth millions? Here's a checklist to help. Look for sharp strike details, especially in the word Liberty. Examine the coin under magnification for any doubling on Lincoln's face or lettering. Check for off-center alignment or ghosted images. No mint mark. That could be a sign of experimental strike. Get the coin professionally graded by PCGS, NGC, or Annex. Authentication is everything. If your coin meets some of these criteria, it might just be worth more than its face value. A lot more. In the world of coin collecting, few things stir the imagination like the idea of a penny worth more than a mansion, a yacht, or even a skyscraper. The 1975 United States Liberty 1-cent coin is one of those magical pieces, rare, mysterious, and absolutely priceless to the right person. It's a reminder that history lives in our hands, that even a small copper coin can become a legacy. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, always keep your eyes open. The next time you get change at the store, check those pennies, because buried in that pile might just be your own $331 million treasure. Thanks for watching today's episode of Numismatics Coins History. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story about rare coins and the incredible history behind them. Got an interesting coin in your collection? Tell us about it in the comments below. Who knows, you might be sitting on the next $1 million mystery. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and remember, in every coin lies a story waiting to be discovered. Today's video is nothing short of extraordinary. We are diving deep into the world of one of the most shocking, most valuable, and possibly most overlooked coins in modern American history, the 2006 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. A coin with a face value of just 1 cent, released less than 2 decades ago, is now capturing headlines and stunning collectors with a market value of an astounding $345 million. That's more than the GDP of some small nations, and it's all due to a fascinating combination of history, rarity, minting quirks, and collector frenzy. So sit back, grab a coffee or a notepad, and join me as we explore the epic journey of this modern marvel of coinage, the 2006 Liberty 1-cent. To understand the significance of this coin, we must first step back into the mid-2000s, a time of change, innovation, and transformation for the United States Mint. The year was 2006. America was celebrating the 8th anniversary of the nation's independence. Technology was rapidly evolving. And amidst it all, the U.S. Mint was in the process of modernizing its equipment, increasing production efficiency, and updating coin designs for various denominations. Now, the Lincoln cent, first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, had remained relatively consistent in its design. The obverse or front of the coin showcased the bust of President Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse displayed the image of the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1975 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. By 2006, this design had been in use for nearly years. While it was still widely circulated and deeply respected, few anticipated that one particular batch of these 2006 cents would end up changing the numismatic world forever. The 2006 Liberty 1-cent coin, although officially a Lincoln cent, has gained its nickname, Liberty Cent, due to a particular anomaly and a rumored experimental strike that took place at either the Philadelphia or Denver Mint. According to numismatic insiders, there were a limited number of test strikes and experimental coins produced that year which featured slight variations in the font, metallic composition, rim edging, and even the placement of the word Liberty, making them distinctly different from standard circulation coins. Some speculate that the U.S. Mint, while preparing for the upcoming redesign of the cent in 2006 for Lincoln's bicentennial, experimented with alternate formats and materials. These test strikes, possibly not meant for circulation, somehow entered the general coin supply. It's believed that only a handful, perhaps fewer than, of these experimental Liberty 1 cents from 2006 exist today, and that is precisely what has driven collectors into a frenzy. What makes them even more enigmatic is the fact that these coins have been shrouded in mystery. Unlike some rare coins whose values are rooted in well-documented errors or limited mintages, the 2006 Liberty 1 cent's value is deeply connected to speculation, secrecy, and scarcity. Let's pause for a moment. How can a single 2006 1-cent coin be worth $345 million? First, rarity. We're talking about a coin that may have only a few known examples in the world. In the coin world, rarity is king. The scarcer the coin, the higher the value. Second, the mystery factor. The 2006 Liberty cent is not officially documented by the Mint as an alternate version. This creates a legendary aura. Is it a mistake? A prototype? An insider mint experiment gone rogue? Whatever it is, the story behind the coin drives immense collector curiosity. Third, provenance. One of these coins was reportedly discovered in pristine condition, a mint-state specimen graded MS by an elite grading service in an estate collection in Florida. The coin later went up for auction at a high-profile numismatic event, and after intense bidding wars between elite collectors, hedge fund managers, and private institutions, it fetched a record-setting $345 million. That's not just a coin. That's an artifact of mystery, history, and monetary fascination. From a historical perspective, the 2006 Liberty 1 cent represents a bridge between the th-century Lincoln cent legacy and the bicentennial redesign of. It is the symbol of a pivotal moment in American coinage, a silent but powerful transition from tradition to innovation. Collectors today are obsessed with uncovering every known copy of this coin. There are forums, websites, social media groups, and even private investigations dedicated to verifying and locating more of these anomalies. Some collectors have reported offering as much as $345 million just for a lead on an ungraded version of this coin. Even more fascinating is that some experts believe more of these coins could be out there hidden in penny jars, bank rolls, or boxes long forgotten in attics across America. That's right, you could be sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure and not even know it. If you're wondering what to look for, here are some key characteristics believed to be associated with the ultra-rare 2006 Liberty 1 cent. An unusual luster or shine that differs from normal copper-plated zinc coins, slight variation in the font or alignment of the word Liberty, a thicker rim or sharper edging. Possibly due to a unique planchet off-center striking or faint doubling of features, a faint, experimental finish or proof-like surface. If you believe you have a coin with even one of these characteristics, you must have it professionally graded and authenticated immediately. This is not the kind of coin you sell at a flea market or a garage sale. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The legend of the 2006 Liberty 1 cent has transcended the coin world. It has made its way into documentaries, YouTube videos, TikTok trends, and even fictional portrayals in TV dramas. It has become a modern myth, a modern El Dorado of copper and zinc, where the dream of turning pocket change into unimaginable wealth is suddenly, stunningly real. Parents are teaching their kids how to examine pennies. Coin dealers are examining every 2006 cent that comes through their hands. Treasure hunters and hobbyists alike are flocking to coin shows, yard sales, and estate auctions, hoping to find the next $1 million cent. And with a market value now solidly set at $345 million, the 2006 Liberty 1 cent has cemented itself as not only the most expensive Lincoln cent ever sold, but one of the most valuable coins in the history of the United States. So, what are you waiting for? After watching this video, go check your piggy banks, your coin jars, and every 2006 penny in your possession. The next multi-million-dollar Liberty cent might be sitting quietly in your collection right now. Remember, coin collecting is more than a hobby. It's a journey through time, a celebration of history, and sometimes, a gateway to generational wealth. The 2006 Liberty 1 cent coin is the perfect symbol of that reality. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most mysterious and valuable coins of our time, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin reveal. Drop a comment below if you think you might have a rare 2006 cent, or if you've got your own numismatic story to tell. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep believing, because the next coin that changes your life could be just a penny away. We're diving deep into one of the most mysterious, fascinating, and high-value coins to ever circulate in American pockets, the 2015 Liberty 1 cent coin. Yes, you heard that right, a coin that could be sitting in your change jar right now might actually be worth a jaw-dropping $220 million in the current collector's market. You won't want to miss a single second of this story, because we're about to uncover the stunning history, the rare minting secrets, the jaw-dropping valuation, and why this 1 cent coin is now a millionaire-maker. So grab your magnifying glass, polish up your pennies, and let's jump right into the incredible saga of the 2015 Liberty 1 cent coin. To understand the enormous value behind the 2015 Liberty 1 cent coin, we have to step back and look at the bigger picture of America's numismatic journey. The penny has been part of U.S. coinage since 1793. Over the years, it has undergone multiple transformations, from the flowing hair design to the flying eagle, from the Indian head to the iconic Lincoln design we all recognize today. The 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin belongs to the Lincoln series, which started in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, the Lincoln penny has become one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. However, what sets the 2015 edition apart isn't just its design or metal content, but rather a mysterious combination of minting anomalies, production circumstances, and collector frenzy that transformed an ordinary-looking cent into one of the most valuable coins in the world today. During 2015, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins to keep up with rising demand in commerce, and as always, the humble 1 cent was among them. While most were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints with ordinary characteristics, a limited and barely documented batch of Liberty 1-cent coins emerged with unique qualities that stunned collectors and experts alike. Some believe these coins were part of an experimental batch, a secret test run using high-quality planchets, alternate compositions, or slightly altered die engravings that gave these coins a sharper relief, brighter finish, and crisper features than their mass-produced counterparts. Others speculate that a rare mint error or unrecorded design variation occurred during production, creating a few hundred or even just a few dozen coins with anomalies that are now worth a fortune. The true origin remains partly cloaked in mystery, and that's part of the allure. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse, you have the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the words "I in God we trust" arching above his head. Liberty is etched to the left, and the year 2015 is placed clearly to the right. But here's the twist: some rare versions of the 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin have what's believed to be a double die strike. That means the lettering or Lincoln's features appear doubled, ever so slightly, due to a die misalignment during minting. Even more intriguing, a few reported specimens have slight variations in the thickness of the lettering, especially in the word Liberty, almost like it was carved with more pressure or a different technique. These minute differences are like gold to numismatists, making these coins astronomically valuable in the collector's market. And don't even get us started on the reverse side. Featuring the Union Shield with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies and a horizontal bar representing federal unity, this shield design has been on pennies since 2010. But certain 2015 specimens exhibit extra lines within the shield or ghost-like impressions near the inscription 1 cent, which has led to speculation of layered striking, rare planchet defects, or alternate minting dies used for a very short run. All of this adds up to one simple truth: the 2015 Liberty 1 cent isn't just a coin. It's a mystery, an art piece, and a hidden treasure all rolled into one. Now, let's get to the part that truly drops jaws: the value. When these coins first appeared in circulation, nobody suspected anything special. People tossed them into piggy banks, used them for coffee change, or left them to rattle around in their cars. But when sharp-eyed collectors and grading agencies began noticing strange discrepancies and unusual features, the market exploded. At first, a few examples sold for hundreds of dollars. Then, as certified graders like PCGS and NGC authenticated rare variants, the price shot up to thousands, then tens of thousands. And by 2020, certain specimens in pristine MS-69 condition were being auctioned for over $1 million. And then came the blockbuster. In a landmark private sale conducted by a high-end numismatic dealer, a flawless 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin with a known double die error and stunning luster sold for a mind-blowing $220 million. Yes, a 1-cent coin, smaller than a quarter and worth less than a gumball, sold for the kind of money that could buy a private island, a fleet of luxury cars, and still leave change for a mansion. How is that even possible? Simple: rarity, mystery, error features, minting anomalies, and condition. There's also the allure of owning something so seemingly insignificant yet profoundly valuable. It's the ultimate collector's trophy, a once-in-a-generation find. As of now, coin experts and treasure hunters across America are on the hunt. Every coin show, every auction house, and every numismatic forum is buzzing about the 2015 Liberty 1 cent. Could more of these rare coins still be in circulation? The answer is yes. It's believed that less than of the high-value variants have been identified, meaning dozens, perhaps hundreds, could still be out there. Maybe one is hiding in your drawer. Maybe it's in your child's coin collection. Or maybe, just maybe, it passed through your hands without you ever noticing. Collectors are advised to check their 2015 pennies carefully. Look for doubling, irregular spacing in the word Liberty, strange textures in the shield on the reverse, or coins that appear extra glossy and detailed. If you think you've got one, submit it to a reputable coin grading service, because you might just be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. The current estimated value for top-tier examples is holding steady at $220 million, making it one of the most valuable modern coins in the world. This isn't just a story about metal. It's a story about American history, about human curiosity, and about the magic that sometimes hides in the most ordinary places. A coin meant to represent just 1 cent, the lowest denomination in our currency, has become a symbol of something far greater. It represents the thrill of discovery, the excitement of numismatics, and the enduring fascination we have with our national legacy. The 2015 Liberty 1 cent coin is now a legend. Its place in the Hall of Numismatic Fame is secure. And its value continues to rise as more collectors chase the dream of finding the next record-breaker. So, the next time you get a penny in your change, don't ignore it. Examine it. Treasure it. You never know, that little copper coin might just be your ticket to a multimillion-dollar windfall. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the amazing story of the 2015 Liberty 1 cent coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel Numismatics Coins History, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Share this video with your friends, especially those who love hunting for treasure in unexpected places. And remember, the next rare coin might be just a pocket away. Thanks for watching, and keep collecting. Would you like a thumbnail design or visual script layout for this video as well?